I'd say it's split up into two big sections. The first half of the course is all classroom work, and it's all you preparing for when you will be in the hospital. After you finish the first half of the semester, you start your practicals in the hospital where you're shadowing a resident, and you're using all of that knowledge you learned in the first half to basically understand what's going on around you, ask questions, and learn more when you're actually in the hospital. You learn tons of vocab, you learn about different diseases, you learn about the Spanish healthcare system, and also like specialties within the hospital and the kind of organization of the hospital, and of course, general body parts and how to say all this medical language, how you say it in Spanish.
It was nice to have that time to prepare, to be able to feel more confident before we went to the hospital.
I think I would highlight the small class size, because it's allowed my professor Anna to be very it's a very close learning environment. So if we ever messed up when we were doing our translations or didn't know an answer to a question, because everyone in the class is friends and working on this goal together of preparing ourselves for when one day we're doctors.
I learned so much, a lot of things that I didn't know before, and for me, I always wanted to learn the Spanish that would be necessary for a career in healthcare, so this class was perfect for me.
Have the opportunity to see and participate in every activity in the hospital, sessions, consultations, surgeries.
Well, I had the opportunity to shadow a psychologist in the psychology clinic, and it was pretty interesting because I got to see group therapy once a week, and they were patients that had heart attacks, and so they were recovering and figuring out how to deal with the stress, and so that was very interesting to see that.
It was the first time I had ever seen a surgery, and it was really, really interesting, and my resident was so good at explaining to me what was happening and what was going on and the different steps of the surgery, so I really liked that.
I think to be in touch with real life of a profession before deciding is very important.
I think in general it's just let me know that I have a lot of options and I can really end up doing something I really enjoy.
I consider myself more prepared to be a doctor now, because having a wider view of healthcare and being able to see different things in the hospital and being able to work one-on-one with a doctor definitely helps you feel more prepared, and by having this experience you learn so much more, which will be helpful for the process of medical school and residency and becoming a doctor as well. I think that Spanish is becoming a lot more prevalent in the United States, so being able to take this course and not only learn the Spanish necessary for a health professional, but also being able to shadow the doctor was a great experience, and I would recommend it to anyone who's interested in the medical field.